Hey everybody, how's it? Oh, aloha! In my charge to stack up as many videos before I take my break on Friday, I've got something brand new. The band is called MEW, M-E-W, and the track is Carry Me to Safety. Once again, I want to thank you guys for your suggestions. I'm going in and out of genres and different styles of music, you know, and as much as staying as true to the metal, the metalcore, new math, doom, all kinds of stuff. I just keep going through it, and I'm having a blast. So I want to thank you guys for the support. I want to thank you guys who are sharing my videos, just showing up in the craziest places. All the supportive comments, and even the comments that aren't so supportive. I mean, you know, it's all fun. This is a wonderful world we're in, right? We're allowed to share our feelings, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm still here, and I'm still doing this and loving every second of it. So once again, if you do see any commercials, any ads, or anything run on this, my channel is not monetized. Copyright claim, publishers, writers, record companies deserve to make some money. The link for their music, Spotify, merch, and everything will be down there. And if you decide to buy me a cup of coffee because you just think it's so worth it, I love my coffee. The more I'm zooming, the more I'm doing. That link will be down there as well. So let's do this. MEW, Carry Me to Safety. All right. All right, well, this is obviously absolutely beautiful. I don't know what to expect. Maybe this is going to grow into something a little heavier because I'm assuming that most people that are leaving suggestions were all kind of thinking the same genre. But like I said, I have no problem stepping out and doing other types of music. The first thing that this gives me this vibe about, the very opening actually was very soundtrack score-like. It automatically was about to me, I started feeling the journey of it. I'm not going to say I know that they are not real strings, but the string arrangements, the pad arrangements or whatever, are very lucid and very, very beautiful. The picking of the guitars kind of reminds me of a pizzicato of strings. You know, if you've ever seen string players when they play violin and stuff, and they're not bowing and they're picking, that's called pizzicato. And that arrangement, it felt like it. Obviously, I mean, it seemed like there actually could have been, be it hybrid or live, maybe a cello pizzicato or something. It could have been the bass. During this period, just remember, this is a first time listen, so I'm trying to like let the music lead me, but at the same token waiting and anticipating to see where it takes me. Now these beautiful vocals come in, very beautiful, very melodic. The chord changes that are happening through this beginning section is allowing the melody to really stretch its, I don't want to say intervals so much, but it is allowed, it's threading itself through these chord changes that takes you through a journey of being somewhat somber and mellow into a very kind of like blooming kind of feeling, then brings you through it again. This is a very trippy arrangement here. The vocals are beautiful. The the light harmonies behind it as well are, I don't know, I'm kind of reaching to kind of feel what's coming. Now apparently the drums are coming in next, but I really love this vibe so far. And for me, like I said, on everything, you know, obviously in my world as a composer, especially this channel has been pretty harsh, and you know, I've really tried to, you know, stay true to a particular format. But even if this is it all the way through, I'm fully digging this. So let's go back out. I guess I heard some drums, so let's see what we got going on here. This is a super beautiful build out. I guess this is, you know, now that I'm 3/4 of the way through with the song, this is what the song is about. And it has the essence, the production essence and composition arrangement essence of a comfortably numb style type of music. What I mean by that is I definitely am not comparing it to the two, but the growth of arrangements that bring you into a more bolder, stronger, you know, end of a song. There's a little bit of this that reminds me, and I don't have too deep of discography in my own soundtrack of life, as we like to say. But there's a little Supertrampy thing happening here. If you guys have ever heard the band Supertramp, you know, the last newer generations, maybe look them up. You get blown away with some of the music they did. Has that kind of vibe to it. And also the other thing is because this is my first listen, perhaps this isn't the best song for me to have started off with. And maybe this is an apex of a project, like I've mentioned before in other videos, that when I listen to a song, in most cases as a part of an album, and the album is a full story, and I don't know where this may fit in. So maybe the rest of the work they have is a little more progressive, or not. It doesn't matter. I love this track, and it's beautiful. And it's the kind of track that I just want to chill to, that I just really, it just makes you want to, like, kind of, if you need to just dig away and just run. And the reason being is that all those beautiful long ambient pads, you know, the ethereal ambient pads, if your experience is into something like this, you know, if you're just not into this kind of music, I'm sure you've already checked out before and disliked the video already and left a comment. But for me, these beautiful long ambient pads sets the tone in anybody to just go, hey, you know, this is a good way to come off. Come off. Anyhow, let's finish this up. All right.
best way to see us absorb our enemies and goals, to catch the autumn show. We're just coming home.
Beautiful ending, very subtle and very reflective of the essence of the excuse me, the essence of the song. You know, one of the things that I want to bring up about this too is we all, I mean, for myself, I am a metal fan and a rock fan amongst all, meaning, yeah, I listen to hip hop, I listen to techno, EDM, all kinds of music, but I am a prog rock guy. You could tell already. I like intense arrangements. I love things that challenge me, either as a musician, a composer, or arranger, and you guys have seen the kind of stuff I react to, and everything's organic, everything's natural. You know, I haven't found a track yet where I've gone, maybe I shouldn't have done this. This track to me was beautiful. I love this kind of music. As a matter of fact, the irony to it is that as much as proggy and metally as I am, before I even did my very first Reacts video, I had loaded a bunch of like meditation stuff in there because it was my own stuff. You know, different, you know, keys, different chakras, because I need to kind of like go, I need a place to chill. And I know it's not everybody's jam. I feel like I'm justifying my having this on the channel or reacting to it, but the reality is that I'm really stoked that I came across this, and I'm going to venture more into this kind of music, you know, and I really, really dig it. Please, anybody else have any other MEW tracks they want me to hear? Please give me a heads up. Once again, I don't know if I did the right or the wrong one. I get suggestions, I click, and I do it. Nonetheless, thanks for hanging out with me on this experience. If you're still here, then type in "I'm still here," because I don't know how many people probably may have backed out already thinking that we were going to have a metal experience, but this was a great experience for me and I really dug it, and I'm going to keep plowing through the MEW catalog. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everything. I really appreciate it. I actually have one more I'm doing in about 3 hours because, like I said, I'm going to pack a bunch in here before I take my break on Friday, so be prepared in a few more hours for another one. All right.